time. So because this part is price is equal to average variable cost, and below this part price is less than average variable cost. So we shut down. So below this part we shut down. So this part of MC is not supply curve. So the short run supply curve is that part of MC which lies above average variable cost, right? So short run MC, short run supply curve would be that part of MC which is above average variable cost. So you see here above this point, not so this part is not supply, right, Piranan?
Yes, sir.
PD, Gustavo, Mirko, understand?
Yes.
Good. So if you understand all this concept, just answer this concept checker. Let me read that. If profit maximizing firm in competitive market, whenever you see this kind of questions, underline which market you are talking about. Competitive market, a competitive market, all of a sudden this must come to your mind. Competitive market, price is equal to AR is equal to MR. This is the revenue structure. And profit maximization is equal to MC, which means sorry, price is equal to, come on. So price is equal to MR is equal to AR is equal to MC. This is the profit maximization condition. Because MC is equal to MR and MR is equal to AR and AR is equal to price. Okay. So if a profit maximizing firm in a competitive market discovers that at its current level of production, price is greater than MC, which means price is greater than MC. Why my pen is not working? That's amazing. Price greater than MC. So what should you do? Shut down, reduce, keep output the same, increase in input.
For me, it would be D.
Mirko.
Me too, to increase its output.
Decrease or increase?
Increase D.
Gustavo.
Yeah, I'm reading the question.
Okay, sure. Take your time. PD.
D.
Because we are talking about competitive market, and in competitive market, price is equal to AR is equal to MR. So we can replace price with AR. Sorry, MR. Right?
D. We'll say D.
MR greater than MC. So this is the condition. If this condition happens, increase production. Right? Well done. Now sunk cost. So what did we call the sunk cost? That already committed but cannot be recovered. Like I told you, in case of shutdown, you don't care about the fixed cost, because if you produce, you still have to pay rent. If you don't produce, you still have to pay rent, right? So in this case, in shutdown case, company do not consider It's sunk cost while deciding shutdown, right? So let's just talk about this. The firm cannot recover its fixed cost by temporarily stopping its production. As a result, fixed cost is a sunk cost in short run. The firm considers its sunk cost when deciding exit, but ignores when deciding shutdown. So whether you stay open for short term, whether you don't stay open for short run, you still have to pay fixed cost. You still have to pay the rent. You still have to pay salaries of the managers, right? Salaries of accountant, right? Salaries of the guards, the security guards who protect your, assets of the companies, plant, machineries, trucks, vehicles, fixtures, ACs, right? Still have to pay. So these are called sunk costs. So in shutdown decision, you ignore sunk cost because that is not relevant. If you stay open, you still have to pay. If you close temporarily, you still have to pay. But when you decide for exit, you do talk about that because you are permanently thinking about to close down your business, move from this segment to somewhere else. Then you can avoid paying rent, right? Then you can avoid, then you can fire your accountants, then you can fire security guards, you can sell your plant, property, machinery. So you can consider the sunk cost. But in short run, shutdown, you ignore that. So when economics refers to the production cost that already been committed and cannot be recovered, it is sunk cost, right? So here we go. Now here comes the long run decisions. So we know that in short run, price can fluctuate, go up and go down, right? But long run, the price remain stable, right? Because we're talking about long run scenario. So in long run scenario, because there is a third condition for competitive market, that is free entry and exit. There is no barrier to entry. Anyone can come to the market, anyone can exit the market. There is no barrier, right? So why a company enter the market? So what is the formula for profit? If it sees profit in long run, right? Which means total revenue greater than total cost. If there is a profit in long run, any company can exploit this market opportunity, can say that, okay, we should also produce this product because in the long run, we're still having a profit. Or if we narrow it down, price greater than every total cost. If price greater than every total cost, it means we are having profit, right? So where this condition came from, you just divide this by Q. So we know that if total revenue greater than total cost, we would be having a profit. If you divide both sides with Q, it would be average revenue greater than, amazing. This would be average revenue greater than average total cost. Since we are talking about the competitive market, so we can say that we can replace AR with P. P greater than average total cost, right? So this condition comes from here. So entry condition is if any country, any firm enter the industry, if they see that for a longer period of time, long run, price is greater than average total cost or total revenue greater than total cost, they will enter the market. Opposite to that one is called exit condition. In the longer term, if a company see that price would be below the average total cost, or our total sales gonna be less than our total cost, it's better to pack up, wrap up, say bye-bye to this industry permanently, right? So remember, when the word comes when the word comes shut down, automatically it should come to your mind that we are talking about short run. If question comes exit, automatically comes to your mind we are talking about long run, and they are permanently closed down the business. So if market price is less than every total cost, exit the market. Everyone understand? Mirko, Piranan, PD, Gustavo?
Yes.
Okay, now, so let's talk about the competitive firm supply curve in long run. In short run, we talk about that part of MC which lies above the average variable cost is the supply curve. But the long run supply curve is different. In longer supply curve, wow, the longer supply curve is that part of MC which lies above average total costs. See? In short run, we do talk about the average variable cost, but in long run, we don't talk about the average variable cost. We talk about only average total cost. So that part of MC which lies above average total cost, that is the proxy for long run supply curve in competitive market. Everybody understand that? Mirko, Gustavo, PD, Piranan?
Yes.
Okay, because these are very critical and technical knowledge right now. So if you have to pay your close and 100% attention, right? And after this lecture, please do read the chapter. Otherwise, everything is going to be mixed up in your mind and it will be just wiped out. And you will be, what did we learn? And there's going to be a lot of confusion. Okay? So whenever we finish the lecture, please go back and read the chapter as well. So you will quickly read the chapter and you will retain maximum, knowledge from the chapter as well, right? Otherwise, after before exam, you are going through the chapter, you won't get it. You would be quite confused what's going on, right? And now let's find out the equation for profit. So equation for profit is a mathematical formula which is the same for every market. It's a simple one. So let me just prove it for you how we come up with this idea. So basic mathematics. So some of you, if you lack the basic mathematics concept, just don't worry about that. You can remember this formula. But how this formula came from, it's a basic mathematical property, which is, yes, so we know that profit is equal to total revenue minus total cost. So if we multiply this equation with Q by Q, the equation remains the same, right? So let's just multiply the denominator Q inside the parentheses. It would be total revenue divided by Q minus total cost divided by Q